The cold hits before your eyes open. -38. You weigh 90 kilograms. Your mother weighs 4,000. And she's already walking away. You've been alive for 2 minutes. Something is watching you. 20 meters out, 300 kilograms. A cave lion. It is doing the math. You are a woolly mammoth in Ice Age Siberia. Your species has 4,000 years left. You have 4 minutes. The ground has been frozen for 11,000 years. You crack into it anyway. Birth weight, 90 kilograms. This sounds large until you are standing next to your mother, 4,000 kilograms, and she is the smallest adult in the herd. You have been alive for 3 minutes. You have already established where you rank. The temperature is -38 degrees Celsius. Wind chill pushes it past -45. Your underfur is 8 centimeters thick. Your outer guard hairs are already 30 centimeters long and will reach 90 by the time you are fully grown. Your body knows exactly what it was built for. Your mother presses against you. 4 tons of warmth. You lean into her. Everything else in this landscape is trying to kill you. The steppe extends in every direction. Flat, white, gray, frozen. The grass you will need to survive is buried under 2 meters of packed ice. You cannot see it. You will spend 20 hours per day looking for it anyway. You have been alive for 6 minutes. 20 meters out, in the gray morning, something is watching. Panthera spelaea, cave lion, 300 kilograms, not a modern lion, bigger, denser, built specifically for this cold and for the things that live in it. It has been targeting woolly mammoth calves on this steppe for 30,000 years. You weigh 90 kilograms. Your mother turns. The sound she makes is low and carries across the ice. The herd shifts, 12 adults, the nearest weighing 4 tons, rotating toward the threat. The cave lion holds its position for 9 seconds. It leaves. It has done the math. This time, the math doesn't favor it. The math will change. It always does. By nightfall, you find the herd. 12 adults. Ancient bodies in different eyes. They do not stop for you. They do not acknowledge you. You fall in line because the alternative is -42 degrees and a cave lion somewhere in the gray distance. The herd is not safe. One wrong step. One adult turns. 6 tunnies doesn't need a reason, but it is warmer than standing still. You are 4 hours old. You are already making survival calculations. You are Mammuthus primigenius, the woolly mammoth in Ice Age Siberia. Your chance of surviving to old age, the title told you. You spend your first months learning one thing, where the grass is. It is everywhere, technically. Beneath the permafrost, beneath the ice, under the snowdrift that buried the ridge 3 weeks ago, the grass exists. You learn to use your developing tusks to sweep the snow aside. The motion is older than the ice. You sweep. You find. You eat. The first autumn arrives. Temperature drops past -40. Snow comes before you are ready. As a juvenile, you need 20 kilograms of food per day. You are finding 6. Deficit, 14 kilograms per day. You run that deficit for 22 days. Your body keeps score. It does not forgive. Your body weight drops. Your movements slow. The herd does not slow with you. The matriarch, the oldest female, 5 tons, tusks worn flat from decades of snow sweeping, knows exactly where she is going. She has made this migration 16 times. She does not make it for you. She makes it for the herd. You are currently part of the herd in the same way a loose stone is part of a mountain. Technically accurate, structurally irrelevant. You keep up. Then winter ends. The first spring. Temperature rises to -5, which, after what you have survived, registers as something close to warmth. The grass emerges. You find it before the herd does. 3 days of continuous feeding, 18 hours per day, and your body stops the deficit calculation it has been running since October. The snow melts. Visibility opens up across the steppe. So does theirs. The tree line to the east. 11 of them, standing still, watching you. Not predators, something else. Small, upright, carrying things that are too straight and too long to be branches. Humans. You are a juvenile woolly mammoth. You weigh 800 kilograms. Your tusks are beginning. You have survived your first winter, your first cave lion, your first starvation stretch. The humans watch for 40 minutes. Then they leave. They will come back. And next time, this won't be an observation. 2 years pass. You are 2 tons now. Your tusks are real. 80 centimeters of curved ivory, already useful for breaking ice, sweeping snow, signaling position across the herd. The cave lions still watch you from the ridge. They still calculate. The math has shifted. You are no longer worth the risk. The humans have not re-evaluated their math. It begins with noise, coordinated yelling from 3 directions at once. The herd moves instinctively, tightening. The matriarch reads the terrain, open step to the south, ridge to the west, and to the north. A cliff edge. You don't understand it yet. The herd moves north because the sounds come from the other 3 directions, and north is quiet. Quiet feels like safety. It is not quiet because it is safe. It is quiet because they don't need anyone there yet. You see it happen from 40 meters back. A juvenile, 2 years younger than you, 800 kilograms, running, not understanding why it is running, following the direction of the noise, the way everything in the herd follows the direction of the noise, because the matriarch's knowledge of this terrain does not include this kind of threat. Because this threat is new. And then the juvenile is gone. You don't hear the fall. You hear the silence after. You understand. 11 humans. Coordinated. Spears. This was not random. This was designed. You weigh more than all 11 of them combined. It does not matter as much as you thought it would. The herd reorganizes south of the ridge. The matriarch does a slow survey, ancient eyes moving across the group. Everyone is present except the one who isn't. The herd moves on. The grass doesn't wait. From this moment, you know 2 things you did not know this morning. What a cliff edge looks like from 40 meters back, and what silence sounds like when it means something. Permanent. Time moves differently at 6 tons. 5 years pass between sentences. You are the matriarch now. The old one, the female who led you through your first winter, who knew every ridge and river bend on this steppe, died 3 springs ago. A wolf pack worked the edges of the herd for 11 days. She was the weakness they found. Her death reorganized everything. You know the routes. You have walked them behind her for 9 years, and they are yours now. Completely, permanently. You know where the grass survives deepest into winter, where the river doesn't freeze until late February, where the cave bear dens are, and exactly how far to stay from them. The herd trusts you with this knowledge. The herd is 7 now, down from 12. You remember all 5, not their deaths. Their positions in the line. You do not dwell on what happened to the other 5. The steppe doesn't dwell. You adapt this approach. The humans are different now, more of them. Organized differently, not 11 on a ridge, but settlements. Consistent smoke rising from the same location season after season. Their spears are longer. Twice in the last migration, you have redirected the herd because humans were positioned exactly where the old routes would have taken you. Those routes were thousands of years old. They are already compromised. And the grass. The grass is retreating. Slowly at first, a section of steppe that was green every spring is green only in June, then only some Junes, then brown by the time you arrive. The permafrost below is shifting. The steppe that fed your kind at 30 animals per square kilometer now struggles with 10. You need 180 kilograms per day. You are getting 90. You follow the grass. It retreats faster than you exist. The herd is 4 now. You count every morning. 4 is not a sustainable number. Somewhere in your 40 years of experience, you know exactly what 4 means. You do not share this with the herd. You are still moving. They follow. The herd is 2. There was no single moment. There was a wolf pack at the river crossing, then 3. There was the winter when the grass ran out for 9 weeks, then 2. You and one other. Younger, smaller tusks, still learning the routes you know by heart. The humans are everywhere now. not 11 on a ridge. Hundreds. Moving with the seasons the way your kind once did, and now no longer can. They have fire. They have coordination across distances you cannot track. Their presence marks every major grazing corridor on your migration route. You reroute again and again. There is no place where the grass is that humans are not. Your companion stops moving one morning in March, cold, still, breathing slowly. You stand with her for 2 days. You sweep snow from the ground around her. The instinct is older than memory. She does not eat it. On the second day, you stop expecting her to stand. On the third morning, you leave. The steppe does not have a word for grief. You have been walking this ground for 40 years. You know its silences, its specific quality of cold at -48 versus -32. You know where every previous member of your herd fell. You are alone. 40 years of survival experience. The most complete knowledge of this terrain is held by anything still breathing. It turns out this is not enough. The permafrost that held for 11,000 years is shifting. The grass follows warmth, and warmth is moving. The steppe that fed hundreds of your kind is becoming something wetter, stranger, smaller. You follow the cold. The cold moves north. You move north. And then, water. The sea. But the ice is thick, and something in your ancient memory says, this way. Something is this way. The island is small, 7,600 square kilometers. After the steppe, after the plains that stretched farther than anything could walk in a season, this feels like standing in a room. But the grass is here. No cave lions, no wolf packs in numbers that matter, no humans, not yet. The population on this island reaches 300 at its peak. You know all of them. You can hear each other breathing in the winter dark. For the first time in your life, the numbers work. You are not dying. The herd is growing. The grass is sufficient. The cold is familiar. For the first time in 100 years, the math is in your favor. This is the safest you will ever be again. This will not last. You do not know that. Somewhere beyond this water, humans built the pyramids.
They are already ancient. And you are still here, on an island, in the cold, the last. The freshwater sources are shrinking. The island is changing. A dryness arrives that the grass cannot navigate.
300 becomes 100. 100 becomes 30. 30 becomes a number that means something different from a number. The island holds you longer than the mainland did, but not forever. The last woolly mammoth on Wrangel Island died approximately 4,000 years ago, while the ancient world continued, while the Nile still ran, while the pyramids still stood. The grass doesn't come back this time. The cold does.